Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your mid-October tarot reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, Leo, let's get into your reading. Let's see what you have coming up. This is good from like October 15th to November 15th. So let's see what we have. Never ending story, soulmates, to be fair, loyal heart, Leo. Look at this. Okay, definitely something about a romantic connection or at least a very deep soulmate connection. You're seeing, the never ending story is the self criticism card. It could be you, it could be the person that you're dealing with, but just kind of like, oh my goodness, going down that rabbit hole of, is this the person for me? Is this, am I worthy of love? All of those things. This is like your ego, your fears about being in a romantic connection, about being vulnerable, about being in a situation where you're kind of opening up your heart. Underneath this, we have regeneration. Okay, so with the retrograde still going on, all the planets are direct October 18th, so you only have like another week. Hold out for it. But there could be somebody coming back from the past that wants to have another go at this. And you could just be kind of like, oh, am I going to put myself through this again? Like this never has worked out in the past. Is this really worth it? That type of energy. But this person is coming in, or there is some energy here of wanting to bring balance. If nothing else, perhaps you didn't have full closure in this situation. It's about making something just, something that was unjust in the past, making it right. However that might resonate with you. This is also the Libra card, so you could be dealing with a Libra, but it's also, Libra season. So I really feel like this is going to happen with the regeneration card. I really feel like this is all going to happen before the end of October. I get the sense this is a very fast moving energy. Libra season will be over like October 21st, and then we're moving into Scorpio. Look at what is trying to flip out, the Lovers card. There's somebody that is really trying to either come in, or it could be you, but there's a true energy around the two of you that is trying to reunite you. Okay, so let's see what your present energy is. King of Swords. Once again, Libra energy, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about finding clarity. It's about seeing either how you want to move forward or how somebody that you're dealing with wants to move forward. The King of Swords has been coming out a lot. With all of these retrogrades, especially with Pluto. Pluto is now direct, but it's kind of going back and really looking at things from the past and kind of bringing down that sword and cutting away everything that doesn't work for us anymore. It's getting clarity about how you want to move forward, determination. Really interesting energy. This, I'm not sure that this is your energy. We are going to clarify, but Leo, I'm not sure that King of Swords is your energy. I feel like it might be the energy of somebody that you're dealing with. Okay, here is your obstacle or your area of resistance. Coming in this situation with love in mind. I feel like you've closed your heart off to this person. You're trying to protect yourself. The Queen of Cups is somebody that's really nurturing, nurtures herself first, realizes that she has to fill her own cup before she can, love others. Gender doesn't matter here. It's really a sense of, being in that very nurturing sense, nurturing yourself as well as those around you. The King of Swords is definitely almost opposite energy because this person is completely up in their head. So it could be that you are kind of up in your head about this situation, right? And, your obstacle is that you need to just add a little bit more love to the situation, kind of change your perspective a little bit and come from your heart space. Or the person that you're dealing with is kind of in this energy, and you're kind of like trying to go through life in this energy, or vice versa. Okay, so we're going to definitely clarify. With the soulmate, two soulmate cards, and then the lovers on the bottom, this could be a twin flame connection. And when you have a twin flame connection coming through in a reading, look at these cards, they're just messy. It is very difficult because you're getting the energy of both people, and because you could be twin flames, it's really difficult because the energies are so similar in twin flames. Now, that doesn't mean that you take that you're going through life in the same exact way. So don't take that the wrong way, but it's kind of like your energies are mirroring each other. That's just part of the twin flame connection. Okay, so now my cards are a little bit more calm. Let's see what the advice is. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, turning the wheel on this. I feel like the situation could be a little bit stuck. It's about going and seeing the blessings, allowing the blessings to come through in this situation. It definitely taking a look, changing your perspective from maybe what has happened, something painful that has happened, to looking at the good in this situation. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean, you always, to me, this is also a card of forgiveness is needed in this situation. Now, forgiveness does not mean that you're condoning the actions of others. It's just that you will not be able to move on, whether you want to be with this person or not, until you forgive the past, whatever has occurred in the past. And kind of, at times we have to forgive ourselves for the part we played in it. But until that occurs, you can't move on. You're trying to move on. And then Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant on the bottom. For some of you, this was a long-term committed relationship or a marriage. Look at this. Like, to me, there's a reunion coming up. Doesn't have to. You have free will. So Leo, Hierophant, healing, and balance. There's definitely a sense that there's energy here that it's trying to come into balance. Yeah, it's getting inspired to see the perspective. There's the Hangman, the changing the perspective. Looking at this from a different perspective. Taking a look at this from the good, the blessings that have come out of this situation. And once again, it doesn't mean that you absolutely have to reunite. It's just, if nothing else, it's healing the energies in this relationship. So even if you don't reunite, it's like finding closure. It's finding peace. It's finding balance, and perhaps reunion. Now look at this. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. These two have been coming out a lot lately for me. Once again, you could be dealing with air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But it's also this energy of looking at this relationship from a very logical sense. Since this is your obstacle or area of resistance, we are going to clarify. It could be that you're a little bit emotional about the situation, and not looking at it a little bit more realistically or logically. And boy, do I never say that. But I have been getting that energy lately about, we want to follow our heart. Okay, so don't allow your fears or your mind to make your decisions, right? Always go to your heart. But sometimes if our emotions are a little overwhelming, then we can make decisions based, on being overly emotional instead of kind of like looking at things a little bit more clearly and logically. Okay, so let's go to this King of Swords. Let's figure out what is here. Wow. Yeah, somebody from the past, definitely. Two of Cups on the bottom. This is definitely a romantic connection. Very deep soulmate connection. Oh My gosh. Yeah, they're wanting to come in. There's this true energy of coming in, of giving some type of offer. They want a solid, they're bringing a solid offer or a truth. They want happiness with you. They see you. What they want you to know is that they see you as the sun, that you are the light of their life. Really interesting energy. So with the King of Swords, I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, but I think it is. Wanting to bring something into balance. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a difficult energy. Feeling very lost, alone. Sometimes not really sure about what the next step is. And I feel like either you could be feeling this, but I definitely feel like the person you are dealing with is. They're really missing you. They want to bring this, they have sweet memories of you. They want to bring this relationship back into balance. They want to overcome this feeling. They're really missing you. I get the strong sense, Leo, that this person is missing you. They want to come in and offer. It's not just their love. They want to offer you the world. I'm getting that. I'm not saying that they don't want to offer you their love, but it's almost as if they want to honestly give you the world. I just keep getting that. They want to give you the world, whatever that means. That might be actually something that maybe the two of you, that wouldn't resonate with everybody. The two of you have said to each other, you are my world, something about world. But this person is getting clarity, even if it's not an air sign. This person is getting clarity that you are the love of their life, and that they want to return to you. Like they're never going to be happy until they're with you again. I really get a strong sense that this is probably a twin flame connection. We definitely have that energy here. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. This is Five of Cups on the bottom. I feel you're in this energy of missing them also. Okay, you may be sitting there saying, no, not going back, right? But if you get into your heart space, okay? If you get really into your heart space, because this is what you're resisting. You get into your heart space. How do you feel about this person? I think you want to, there's a sense that you do want this to work out, but you're not really sure how. Any regrets that you had in the past with this person, it's like you want to put the regrets down. You may have worked through the regrets. You may have worked through, and regrets doesn't mean that you did something that you regret. It's just the sense of, why did I spend so much time and energy with this person? Why didn't I end it earlier? Those kind of regrets, like regretting that it didn't work out, that you couldn't get it to work out. You're single, and I get the sense that you're not really enjoying being single. I'm not saying that you're not enjoying your life, but at the same time, you're willing to give up your independence and freedom because you really want love in your life. You want a true love in your life, whether it's this person or somebody else. You want that sense that you can have a romantic relationship where you can connect to somebody, that it can work out, that you can have a long-term committed relationship. It's what you really want. And I get the sense that you wanted it with this person, whether you're still feeling that way or not. But it's a sense of, I really do want a committed relationship. I want to experience true love. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to reshuffle. That's kind of interesting that I did that. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Judgment. This is definitely a reunion. Or at least that energy of trying to reunite. Okay, Hanged Man, needing a different perspective, whether that's you or the person that you're dealing with. Somebody is trying to get a different perspective about how to get a fresh start in something that was a difficult ending. Some heartbreak, trying to get a fresh start, trying to get a different perspective on this heartbreak so that you can get a fresh start, either in this same relationship or in a new one. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, one of the best cards in the deck. This is your advice from Spirit. You know that there is an offer of love here. It's your decision. The Judgment card is, a lot of times that energy of reuniting. I think that this person is your Nine of Cups, but it's kind of like your decision. And look at this. We have the Ace and the 9, and 9 plus 1 equals 10. Your 10 of Cups, like trying to decide, is this really my 10 of Cups or not? And if you're going to go back into this, it's kind of like a totally fresh start. We're starting a new chapter. We're putting the past behind us. We're leaving it in the past. Okay, I get the wisdom, the lesson that we've learned together in this past chapter, and now we're stepping into a new chapter, and we're going to completely start afresh. We're not bringing that pain with us into the future. It's really nice. It's this true sense of, yes, you have to, whatever happened in the past, it has to stay in the past. It's definitely a sense of, yeah, you can only go forward if you leave the past in the past. The Wheel of Fortune is a little bit about endings and beginnings, right? Something ended and that is done. And if you want a fresh start with this person, it's like that stays in the past. You move forward. Fresh start for everybody. I used to be a teacher, and one of the things I loved about being a teacher is that every school year, when you started a new school year, you got a fresh start and the students got a fresh start. I was one of those teachers. I didn't want to hear all the stories about my new students from the past teachers. On down the line, if I was having a concern or something, I may go talk to a former teacher of theirs. But I always thought everybody gets a fresh start. That's one of the greatest things about, having a new school year. Everybody gets a fresh start. Okay, and it's kind of that sense here, like everybody gets a fresh start. What is that called in golf? Mulligan or something? I don't know. Okay, Queen of Swords. We have the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, victory. There's victory in the situation, however you decide to go. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Queen of Cups, coming into your energy, seeing your light, coming into that energy. Remember, this was your obstacle. You couldn't get to that spot. Like, you're getting victory. You're finally filling up your own cup so that you can love somebody else. The Lovers, once again, twin flame, true soulmate connection. It's also the old choice card about making a choice to love yourself. King of Cups. I really feel like this King of Swords. We have the King and the Queen, so we have that. But then look at this. Underneath, we have the King and the Queen of Cups. Like, I feel like the two of you started out like this. All kind of in your heads. Very logical. Perhaps extremely too logical, right? Almost, I call this the mechanical, the mechanical couple. And then here is all in your heart space. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's really, this person is going to come in. They're going to give you some type of truth, wanting a fresh start with you. The Devil card is, I'm getting a sense, usually it's kind of a negative connotation, but I really, in this sense, I'm getting that there's this magnetic attraction. Like, recognizing the magnetic attraction in this connection, right? It's kind of like, yeah, we're just meant to be together. And taking a look, putting down the burdens of the past so that you can bring balance into this. It's a really nice energy. Oh, Leo, really nice. This is a happy reading. I like this reading. Okay, so let's take a look at your creativity oracle card. See if we can get some more advice here. Introspection. Introspection is often necessary to deepen our awareness of the unity and divinity of life. Yeah, it's really interesting. I had a similar reading to this the other day. I don't know. I don't think it was you. Kind of a similar reading. This one seems much happier. This one seems much happier. Has a happier ending. Your past supports your future. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just getting goosebumps because I really do. Like you're turning the wheel on this relationship. You're taking something that you have maybe got even sideways with each other. Just kind of like nitpicking each other, like, ugh, kind of getting into that energy. And now you're coming into this very loving energy. You're turning the wheel on it. Your past supports your future. Well, Leo, I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. And if you resonated with it or enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.